Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a special election edition of the Mikey Report. I'm Mikey Edwards, glad you can be with us. We have a lot of early election results coming in right now. So, I'm also covering for everything Northeast Pennsylvania. Well, everything NEPA.com. But we don't have any Pennsylvania results in, so this is strictly Mikey Report election coverage. Oh, by the way, for those of you who want to know some sports news, Giants did win the World Series. San Francisco Giants winning the World Series. So congratulations to them. But today is about the 2010 midterm election.
Mikey Report time. Michael, are you doing the Mikey?
Sí.
Sorry.
Ito good. We have currently 5 decided races in the Senate. So far, nothing in the gubernatorial races. They're still undecided as of right now. And we have 16-2 in the House seats right now, so we're definitely going to keep you afloat on that. And Pennsylvania polls have not closed yet, so polls close in in just about 5 minutes or so. So let's quickly run down the called races right now. We have 23 senators who are held over against the 40 for the Dems, 23 Republican, 40 Democrats, but as of right now, the majority of the wins have gone to the Republicans because of how everything has gone with this political onslaught of Obamacare and such. GOP is off to its strong start. Right now, about 25% of the precincts in Indiana. Dan Coates is leading Brad Ellsworth in Indiana. Ohio, with 1% of the precincts in. Rob Portman over, right now under Lee Fisher, but projected to winner. Rand Paul, son of Ron Paul, with 40% of the precincts in, over Democrat Jack Conway. And in South Carolina, Jim DeMint has 60% of the vote, with 1% reporting. And in Vermont, the lone Democratic one, 1% in, Patrick Leahy over Len Britton in Vermont as projected winner. Pennsylvania's got Corbett and Honorado for the gubernatorial race, and Sestak versus Toomey in the Senate race, so that is going to be a highly contested battle. In the House, there are quite a few. Vermont's got one. Peter Welsh, 56%. That's a Democratic one race. And there's another Democratic one that is in Kentucky's 3rd District. John Yarmouth over Todd Lawley. But so far the rest are Republican. Let's go up to Indiana first, where Martin Stutzman is projected to win with 24% of the vote in. Mike Pence over Barry Welsh with 30% of the vote in Indiana District 6. In District 5 of Indiana, Dan Burton over Tim Crawford with 27%. In Indiana 4, Todd Rokita with 15% of the vote in, projected winner. Still too close to call in the Andre Carson Martin Marvin Scott race with 38% of the vote in District 7, 52%. District 8, 35%, no race, no call yet on that one. The Republican Larry Buckshon over Trent Van Houghton, 55-39. In the 9th District, Todd Young, right now leading Barron Hill, 54-41 with 36% in. In District 1, Mark Leva over Pete Visklowski, only 2% in that district. In District 2, 19% in. The Republican Jackie Walorski over Joe Donnelly, 53-42 at the present moment. There's only one race that hasn't been called yet in Kentucky, and that is District 6, where it is definitely too close to call. 66% of the precincts in. Ben Chandler up on Andy Barr, 51% to 49%. Jeff Davis over John Waltz in District 4 of Kentucky. Hal Rogers over Jim Holbert in District 5 with only 33%. With 3% in District 1, Ed Whitfield over Charles Hatchett, 72-28. And in District 2, Brett Guthrie over Ed Marksberry with 23% in, 68-32. In Virginia, Morgan Griffith leading Rick Boucher, 53-45. In District 5, Robert Hurt over Tom Perriello with 44% of the vote in. And in District 3, Bobby Scott leading Chuck Smith with 17% of the precincts reporting. Called races right now: Randy Forbes, the Republican, over Win LeGros, 67-33 with 27% in. 36% Eric Cantor leads in District 7, 58-35. District 6, Bob Goodlatte, 77%. He's pretty much secured that one. 33% of the precincts reporting. In District 10, Frank Wolf, projected winner over Jeff Barnett, 70-28, 14% reporting. Rob Whitman over Crystal Ball, 66-33, 20% reporting. And we move to, well, West Virginia hasn't called any races, but they have 3 districts. District 1, nothing in yet. District 2, nothing in yet. And early numbers: Nick Rahal leading Elliot Maynard, 52-48 in District 3 of West Virginia. In Georgia, we have Tom Graves uncontested, Tom Price uncontested, and Phil Gingrey uncontested. That's in 11, 6, and 9. In 10, it's a 70-30 with 3%. Paul Brown over Russell Edwards. District 7, nothing yet. Some of these smaller districts, District 4, nothing yet. District 5, nothing yet. District 3, 78-22, Lynn Westmoreland over Frank Saunders. That's still early to call. District 8, 1% reporting Austin Scott over leading Jim Marshall, 53-47, 54-46. Ray McKinney, John Barrow, with 1% reporting. As we continue on here, Jack Kingston leading Oscar Harris, 7%. That actually has been called in Kingston's favor. We definitely got more for you. Now it's a 28-5 for the House. We'll check on the Senate. And races in New Hampshire, Oklahoma, Alabama, Florida, and did I say Kentucky? No, I didn't say Kentucky. Those have been called in the favor of the Republicans, 8-3 now, with Delaware and Maryland voting in the Democratic favor. Chris Coons projected winner over Christine O'Donnell. O'Donnell won those Tea Party candidates. Maryland, Barbara Mikulski, we projected winner over Eric Wargotz. Kentucky, I have already mentioned. South Carolina, I mentioned. Alabama, Richard Shelby projected winner over William Barnes. Wow, right now only 1% in 84-16. Florida, Marco Rubio with 35% in 50%. Charlie Crist is an independent 29%. And Kendrick Meek 20%. Oklahoma, Tom Coburn is the projected winner. And in New Hampshire, 6%, Kelly Ayotte projected over Paul Hodes, 61-36. In gubernatorial races, we got New Hampshire, that's already projected winner, 6%, John Lynch over John Stephen, 50-48 currently. We still got 36 undecided races to go. Pennsylvania's just getting some numbers, probably. We have nothing reporting as of yet. Once we get some information, we'll get that to you. In Delaware, John Carney projected winner there. Now it's a 29-6 in favor of the Republicans for the House. So yes, definitely a lot of election coverage. You want to stick with us here on the Mikey Report for more. We'll have probably a edition for just strictly northeastern Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania in general, and we'll break down the analysis and what does it mean for the General Assembly, well, for Pennsylvania, the General Assembly with the changes, and what does it mean for the actual House and U.S. House and Senate with the GOP dominance and the changes that could occur. So you want to stick with us here on the Mikey Report as much as possible tonight and throughout the next couple weeks as we break it all down for you. See you in a bit.